Once upon a time, there lived 3 little pigs. The first little pig was playful and carefree. The second little pig was cheerful and easygoing. And the third little pig was thoughtful and hardworking. On a bright morning, with the sun shining and the birds singing, the 3 little pigs waved goodbye to their mother and set off to build cozy homes of their own. "I'll build my house out of straw. It will be quick and easy, and then I can play all day." He hurried and stacked the straw together. Soon, a small, wobbly straw house was finished. "Done already. Time for a nap in the sun," he laughed. The second little pig shook his head. "Straw is too weak. I'll build my house with sticks. It will be stronger, and I'll still have time to relax." He tied and stacked sticks together. Soon, a neat little stick house stood tall. "Not bad at all. Stronger than straw, and I still finish before dinner," he said proudly. The third little pig said firmly, "I will build my house out of bricks. It will take time and hard work, but it will be safe and strong." He carried bricks, mixed mortar, and laid them carefully one by one. The sun set and rose again, but at last a sturdy red brick house stood proudly. "It was hard work, but worth every minute," the third little pig said. But not far away, hidden in the dark forest, a hungry wolf was watching. 3 little pigs. What a tasty dinner they'll make," he growled. The wolf went straight to the straw house. Little pig, let me in," he shouted. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," squealed the pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. The wolf huffed and puffed, and with one mighty blow, the straw house flew apart. The little pig squealed and ran as fast as he could to his brother's stick house. "Brother, brother, the big bad wolf is coming," he cried. The wolf followed and pounded on the stick house door. Little pigs, let me in!" "Not by the hair on our chinny chins," shouted the 2 pigs. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf blew with all his might. The stick walls shook, creaked, and then, crash! The house tumbled down. The 2 pigs squealed and ran together to their brother's brick house. The wolf stomped to the brick house. Little pigs, let me in," he bellowed. "Not by the hair on our chinny chins," shouted the 3 pigs. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," snarled the wolf. The wolf huffed and puffed, he puffed and huffed, but the brick house did not budge. Not a single brick moved. The pigs laughed inside, safe and sound. The wolf's eyes narrowed. "If I can't blow it down, I'll climb onto the roof and sneak in through the chimney." But the third little pig was clever. He quickly placed a big pot of boiling water over the fire. The wolf slid down the chimney, straight into the pot. "Yach!" he howled, leaping out with a burnt tail. He ran out the door, through the forest, and never came back again. The 3 little pigs danced and cheered inside the brick house. "Straw wasn't such a good idea after all," laughed the first pig. "Sticks weren't either," said the second pig. "Hard work and patience always win in the end," smiled the third pig. And so the 3 little pigs lived happily ever after, safe, cozy, and together. Moral of the story: take your time, work hard, and do things the right way. Just like the third little pig. Good night, little ones. And remember, be brave, be kind, and always be there for your friends. The end.